Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Women Empowerment Series today with me, Farisha, and I am most delighted to announce and to introduce our special guest with me. And today we have Norilmi Ismail. Assalamualaikum. Hi Norilmi.
Hi, Salam. Hi everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Farisha.
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for being in Women Empowerment Series. And this is where I interview amazing and inspiring women in Malaysia. So, Norilmi, can you tell us more about yourself?
Okay, first of all, thank you, Farisha, for inviting me. My name is Norilmi Amilia Ismail. I'm actually born in Selangor, but now I'm in Penang. I'm in Universiti Sains Malaysia as a lecturer, but at the same time, I'm also an entrepreneur. I established my company in 2020. This is a spin-off company in USM where one of my research have been selected to be spin-off, and it started with the education products. But now we are expanding to satellite, which is we developing a small satellite for the IoT applications. And I can say that how I started this business, I'm inspired from my student because I love teaching. I love nurturing the young minds, the young talents, and I always working with them. And during my years in University Sains Malaysia, when I'm teaching and doing activities with the student, I always brought them to obviously to see something else which is different in Malaysia, have the different perspective. And there is 1 year that we have a postgraduate student together with us without scholarship. And we started thinking how actually they can survive without scholarships. And we thinking that let's do something that can generate income from that. So we actually trying to help them establish a company, and we have a company then. It actually is SpaceIn Enterprise before we come to SpaceIn Sdn Bhd. So SpaceIn Enterprise, there is one activity that I always doing that with my student, which is high altitude balloon. We fly the balloon up to 30 kilometers, take all the data and bring it back. And this is like very adventurous activities, and students very like to do that activities. And we're thinking that, oh, we are already the expert in launching a balloon. Why not we give us services on that? So we started give us services. So we got some of the advertisement clients trying to have like Samsungs and also in any karaoke companies. Then starting from there, we starting to generate an income. But then because they are students, they can't fully concentrate on the business. And we also help them to get a client. So we're thinking that, oh, we need to get this serious. Then I always get question from my student when I'm teaching, because I'm teaching space engineering. I'm teaching student how to build a satellite, how to design that. But then in Malaysia, we don't really have that kind of job. We can say that we don't really have the space industry in Malaysia. So they asked me, where can I get a job related to what I've learned in my university time? So I've told them, you have to pursue your studies, get a master, and then get the job from overseas, not here, because we don't have any industry here. Then I started thinking that why don't I start the industry? So I give them the opportunity for that. So when I looked at what I have done on my research, and there is one time that during the COVID, university open to any lecturer to have a company. Before that, we're not allowed to have a company because we are government servants. So we need certain approval from our boss to make us as directors or own the company. But then during that time, the VC, the vice chancellor, said that, okay, you can open your companies and look the opportunity for that, because we want the product from the research to be commercialized. Then I take this opportunity and I talk to the postgraduate student, let's go bigger from enterprise to Sdn Bhd. Then we pitch to university, and we got the opportunity, which is the seed funding from university to start the company. So from there, we try to do something on education, but then I think that we need to expand this. Not only education, let's go for the satellite development. So this year, I'm starting on the satellite, and then starting to get more funding, and I also put my own money on that, because I think that whatever we start, we need to finish it. So we can't let it hanging like that, right? You already have a business, you have a staff. You can just stop and
passion.
Yeah. Passion is one thing, and also you know that you already have I have already 6 staff. So if anything happened, then how about them? So I'm thinking about them too. So I'm thinking that we have to keep on going. So that now all the past postgraduate student, I think 3 of them, 2 already got a job, so they can't fully give direct. I think can give full commitment to the company. So leave it when one person still would be the director, and I appoint another directors. So I'm focusing on develop and building the company. So I'm taking sabbatical for 9 months, focusing on SpaceIn. So, and I think the inspiration is still coming from the student, and at the same time, because I want space industry to be in Malaysia. So passion is really drive me, and also support from the people who actually also love the same thing like I do. For example, I'm also used to be the first president for the Space Initiative, Malaysia Space Initiative. This is a NGO, which is we met each other in one platform, if I'm not mistaken. And we from there, it's grow. Then we met another person. So we sit together and thought, let's do something for Malaysia for the space industry. Then we start having this NGO. So I have company, I have NGO, and also I am still teaching. And doing these 3 things together, actually, like, this is something like crazy for me also, I think so. People, when people say, look at me, and you do lots of things. What actually you want to do? But I think this is what I am. I love challenge. I love roller coaster life, because every time you be challenging, if something is, you do something like will give you satisfaction. I can see that you feel content when you do something, especially related to education, related to something industries, which is you give back to the country. So this is what I'm doing now, and I'm looking forward to keep going in doing it, actually.
Amazing, Norilmi, and we share the same passion. Yeah, we want to, represent Malaysia, can? We want to represent our country, and we want to make Malaysia, as a hub. Yeah, and then we want people to know our country as well, and then we contribute back to Malaysia, to our country.
Yes.
Okay, and now the next question. What does woman empowerment means to you?
For me, we can't say that whatever men do, we can do. No, it's not that. It's actually whatever we can do, we should do. Something like that. And the can is actually very subjective. It depends on the person. Some people can't do certain things because of physical, because of other things. But if you actually can do that, but you don't really have opportunity, you have to strive to get that opportunity. And we have to, this is, I think, is empowerment, which is giving opportunity to those who want to do something, but they don't have the opportunity. I can see that because my experience for this nearly 40 years living in the earth, I can say that some of the thing kita rasa kita tak ada peluang untuk buat, right? But peluang tu sebenarnya we can find that if we find the right person, if we work harder. Maybe the way that we get the opportunities is not like zap, you can get it. but you have to work hard. So some people need to work hard, some people not. But if us see that situation, which we can give them opportunities to do something, we should give the opportunities to them. So for me, I think we need to empower women by giving them opportunities, the peluang. Macam mana peluang tu untuk to climb the leadership punya positions, and also to do more things, not only as a housewife, or you can be a housewife, but at the same time you can do other things because you have been given the opportunities to do things. And this is what happened in myself also, actually. When I working as an entrepreneur, my husband actually give me opportunities and also freedom to do whatever I can. But I know the we can say that bukan barrier, apa kita cakap, batas tu. I'm so busy, but at the same time, I still looking at my family. I still take care of my family. So this is not, we need to put aside that, but to make sure that we get so-called balance. I know balance is like very not really, we can't really get a balance of everything, right? But at least we have a support. So empowerment is giving opportunity, giving a support, that thing that we have to do to the women. Because even
what system is very important.
Yeah, correct. Because I see that me myself, sometimes I feel very shy. I'm actually, people say I'm extrovert, but at a certain time I'm not really extrovert. I can talk in front of everyone. I love stage. I can absorb energy from when I talk in front of people. But in the networking, social event, sometimes I feel reserved. So we actually I'm trying to socialize with others, but at the same time I feel shy. I feel like I'm not enough. So these actually the things that we have to help others, because when I gather with other women together, ladies together, for example, I went to Korea before together for the women in space. When we gather together, we have the energy and we can help each other to overcome any bad feeling or any things that make us small as compared to others, feeling that we are small. And when we together, women actually support each other, even though you are not good in here, but you can learn to be good. Actually, it's not really you will be bad forever, but you need something to push. You need something to encourage you. That's the thing that we need for the empowerment also.
The push
so
factor. The push
yeah
factor. What's
push
your
factor.
why? Your big why?
Yeah, correct. And people actually, when we do something, the big factor, the why we do this also is very important. We not just want to show that we women can do whatever you guys can do. No, not like that. But we have this courage. We have the all the strength to do this also with all our. We know that women is multitasking. We have lots of responsibility, as you said before. So this is showing that we can do this. But at the same time, you have to accept that certain thing that you can't do. And you can't push people. If they can't do that, you can't push. But if they want to do, you have to encourage. So opportunities, encouragement, support, everything is all about the woman empowerment.
Okay, and moving on to the next question. Okay. Who is the most inspiring woman leader that you admire and why?
Oh, okay. When you ask this question, actually, I don't have any. Seriously, I don't really have anyone that this is the one I'm looking for and I could add and want to be somebody like that. I only have my mom inside my heart. I can say that my mom actually shaped me what I'm now. Because during when I'm kids, my mother always very positive. Like I said, I'm a very, very positive person. And even though, and he teach me how actually to to go for something and also to be successful in something. She always said that, okay, before you do that, if you have to think that you already get that thing or you already success on that thing. So when you have that kind of mind or perception, it actually affect your actions. And
Mindset.
when you think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mindset shift.
your mindset, yeah, when your mindset is, you said that, oh, I will get A for this mathematics. So because I have that mindset, and my action is I working hard to get an A for that. So my mother always told me about this, and she also say that, oh, you can do anything. My mother, from I'm kids until now, she seldom say no. Actually, I can do anything what I want, and she will encourage me to do whatever we want. And also, that one thing that she taught me is to be independent. So daripada darjah 1 lagi, I already iron my clothes sendiri, tak ada siapa tolong. Dah tolong darjah 1, dah tolong mak sedia kain. So this thing actually shape us now because we are very independent. And another thing is, they let us to play. And I still remember masa kecil-kecil, rumah I sangat bersepah because we love to play. We try to make our own spaceship using the bunker, semua, using the
Main,
sofa.
main
Yeah,
sorok-sorok. Main
main
sorok-sorok.
sorok-sorok,
Main
main
tingkung.
cikgu-cikgu, which is good for us
Masak-masak.
because and I
Masak-masak.
think because of that, kan, kita jadi lebih kreatif. I can say that I be very creative, and I can whatever things that come to my life, actually, because I have experienced a lot from I can say that how my mom educate me. This is helped me to live with the current hectic life that I have now. So my mom is my idol.
Biggest inspiration.
Yes.
Mom.
And yeah, for the kind of leadership also, my mother actually has a lot of leadership punya position. So I can see that she lead in certain persatuan and other things. She doing all the things. And my mother also love on the public speaking. So kita boleh kata turun kepada kita lah. I start
It
doing my
runs in
public
the
speaking.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah, and my mother also a teacher. So darah
Ah.
apa, guru tu dia memang mengalir. So we
Mana
love
tak
teaching.
tumpahnya kuah kalau tak kena nasi.
Yeah, betul. So you see that actually mother play a major roles in shaping the kids, the childrens. So if you are mother, then you actually influence lots to your kids.
Yeah, and I can relate the same as well. My mom is my biggest inspiration. Yeah, because she's my biggest support system. Yeah. So, and then sometimes, when you nak mengadu, you want to share something, your mother is like the best support system. You want to ask something, and then you want to ask her opinion, what she thinks of this, what she thinks of that. So I think mother is the best. Yeah.
Correct. Yes,
So
yes.
mothers knows best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kadang-kadang tu kalau kita rasa nak makan something, mak dah tahu kan.
Yeah, and then sometimes, masa kita muda-muda dulu, sometimes dia marah, dia tegar kita, but actually she knows, and it's for our own good. Yeah.
Yes,
So
correct.
sometimes when you're younger, you don't quite get it, but then when you grow up, you're like, now I know why my mom asked me to do that.
Yeah.
So so
Betul-betul.
so there's always a reason. Yeah, so my mother is also my biggest inspiration. And mana tak tumpahnya kuah kalau tak kena nasi. And my mom, she loves to talk as well. She loves public speaking. So sama. And also arwah abah arwah abah. So he also loves public speaking as well, and he can MC, he can sing. Yeah, and I can sing as well. I can sing, I can MC, I can host. So I think what you said is right lah. It's like macam it's in the blood. It's in the DNA.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because masa kita kecil-kecil, you follow the habit of your parents. You tengok your parents buat apa when you grow up. Yeah.
We do what we see actually. Kan? Kita apa yang kita nampak tu itu yang kita buat.
Yeah, so it's like macam it's a learning process kan when we grow up and then we see our parents buat and then we also follow, kita ikut telunjuk and tunjuk ajar our parents.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so we have come to the end of the show. The last question, okay, the final question. What is your advice for women out there, for men and women? Yeah, for men and women, for people out there who are interested to be in aerospace engineering.
Okay, I think when we got application from the student, they have misconception in aerospace engineering. So sometimes people say that, oh, aerospace engineering, I can be a pilot. No, pilot is another thing. Aerospace engineering is you are making something to is for example, aerospace actually divided to two. One is aeronautical, another one is the space engineering, astronautical, we call that. So we have both. So if you really love to design something or love to make it thing ease for people who in this industry to be used the things, or you love aircraft, want to design an aircraft, you love satellite, you love rocket. So aerospace engineering is actually part of that. And people say that aerospace engineering is quite tough. Yes, it's quite tough, but I think everything is difficult. But if you really love to do something, you will put aside the difficulties and you will go for that. For me also, when I'm actually alumni of University Sains Malaysia too. Then when I'm doing this degree in aerospace engineering, yeah, for me it's very difficult. When I have opportunities to choose. When I finished my matriculation, I got a good result. Then I have opportunity to choose whatever course that I want. And why I choose aerospace engineering? The first thing, because it sounds like, wow, aerospace. Everyone may say aerospace, wow, aerospace, your rocket, aircraft. Okay, let's try. That's my first reaction when people ask me to choose the course. And then I'm trying to do that, the aerospace engineering, and I survive, I can say that. No, not because I'm really working, I'm very pandai, but no, not that. We actually trying to do what the best that we can. So whatever you do, tak kisahlah you nak masuk aerospace engineering ke ataupun medical ke anything. If you do that, if you want to do that, you need to strive to get that thing. Yeah. Hard work is actually will pay off. So hard work you can do, even though you rasa you tak pandai, tapi pandai ni very subjective. You kalau tak pandai, kita kata belajar lah kan. So belajar. But I can see it also. Some student actually, when I'm teaching, right, I can see that during the time they are in university, because they are not really working hard, they not really pay attention, they quite drift a bit, but they still lose and everything. But when they start working, I can see that they focus, because they're focused doing the work, and they're excellent. So focus is another thing. I know that university life is we have so many things that we want to do, because kita remaja, we want to experience here this and that. Yeah, I want to be a adventure and everything. But still, you need to have a focus, which is why you are in university. You want to learn something, but then don't be just study. Yang itu pun tak boleh juga, because you want to be someone yang bila you keluar, graduate from university, you have a lot of skills and you will be more competent and competitive enough in the job market. So not only study, you have to involve also in other activities. That's the reason why I always ask my student to involve in any competitions, any other things that can help them to grow themselves, to have attribute which is other than what they have learned in the class. And I can see that I think lots of my students who with me, because during my teaching here in USM, I open to my students to who want to be a space crew. Space crew meaning that you will do something outside the class. Maybe you can do activities which is free activities for the community, or maybe you will involve in competition. So I brought students to Spaceport US for the rocket competition. This is one of that. Yeah.
Wow.
Then this year I'm trying to push students to other things also. And I always bring students to overseas to do something else and have a different perspective. And when they back to Malaysia, I can see they are different from others. So I can say nasihat untuk semua to yes, you have a passion, you can go
Go
for the
for it.
aerospace.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Right?
go for it. Just go
Yeah.
for it.